Okay, I think that should have fixed that. Yes. Hello. 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 Yep, I fixed it. Okay. That was weird. For some reason.
And before people start joining your stream,
What?
I was petting Bella,
Uh-huh.
and Millie was so jealous. She put her hand under my hand like this. She like paw was down on me like this, and then she goes,
To like scoop you off of her?
yeah. She like bent her whole arm and put it under my hand so that I'd be petting her too.
She's so jealous. Oh my gosh. That dog is so darn jealous. She's so jealous. I think that should have fixed that. Yes. Okay, yeah, I fixed it. I don't know what happened, but I fixed it. I did. Okay, cool. Okay, for some reason saying audio has been muted, although I have no audio playing other than my voice. How can somebody copyright my voice? That makes zero sense. Anyway. All right, so
You've been singing.
you couldn't hear me that whole time. My mic wasn't on. Yes, I was saying. Couldn't even hear me. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, we are going to be playing some Nancy Drew. And I do want to make sure that you can hear this audio because for some reason it was... Well, why are you doing that? Hang on. For some reason it's being funky. What is going on tonight?
It's been my problem with streaming here lately is the reason I haven't been able to stream here lately is because every time I go to stream, I set my settings to where they need to be, and the next time I get on there, they're not the way they're supposed to.
I mean, what's happening with this right here? That's making no sense. Why it's cutting that capture off. Hang on, maybe.
Wait, which capture?
Watch. See? It's in a little box. That's annoying.
Has it not always been that way?
No. No.
Change it.
Let me make sure.
Oh, it's you got.
Oh no,
you're
I
on-
guess it has.
No, you're on screen capture.
Yeah, it's always been that way. Never mind.
But look,
I'm done.
Still.
Danny, hold on. Calm down. Calm down.
you can't.
Calm
what I'm
down.
saying is you
Listen.
can spread it. Listen, Linda.
No.
Listen, Linda.
Listen to what I'm about to
Listen,
tell
Linda.
you. Don't
Listen.
start.
Linda. Can't use game capture.
You cannot use game capture on Nancy Drew games.
Screw you, Nancy Drew.
I'm gonna leave it like that because that's how we've been playing. So it's fine. We're gonna leave it that way. All right. Anyway, but now there's another issue where there's no sound coming out of the game. I literally have done nothing to my stream. I have not touched it since the last time I played. Everything was totally fine, and now it's all messed up. Joyce. Okay. Let me see if maybe it's Discord's messing around with it. Nope, no sound. Nothing. Okay. Of course this would happen to me. Hang on. Let's go back. There is something going on with my desktop audio, but I can't figure out. I'll turn back to default. Let's see. Nope, that still didn't fix it. I'll turn it to. Did it fix it? Nope. Nope. So weird. I don't know why that's happening. Huh. Oh. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. Or you know what? Maybe I didn't. Let me. Un momento, por favor. put it back where I had it. Go back over here. Make sure it's on here. Okay, let me just exit and pull the game back up. Or let me just gonna quickly pop this up and just hit like a 2-second. Okay, see that's coming out of that. Okay. All done. I am so sorry for anybody who's watching the stream that this is not going how I anticipated. Literally don't have a clue what has happened. So let me see. My sound settings. Go to okay, so that's that. In the meantime, while we are just waiting around, if anybody's watching, we can chat and try to pass the time while I'm trying to fix this. Literally have no idea what's going on. So, yay me. Pair new input. Nope. There we go. Okay. I need to see if this is. There we go. Okay. Yep. Alright, I fixed it. I fixed it. Jeez Louise. Alright. Nope, I don't want that up. I want. Bring me back Netsidru. Okay. Sorry for that. Let's try this again.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
Now
Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he... Anyway,
Blah, blah,
here's
blah,
my
blah,
center
blah,
of
blah,
operations, my desk.
Load me in. Goodness gracious. That was ridiculous. Let me just make sure that this did save, because I should have saved it. Okay, yes. Okay. Now that we're in... Goodness gracious. We left off, and we had just gotten the thing out of here, so it'll let me... Okay, so we've just gotten the little note out of here and the little, I don't know, booklet or something that was in there. This, where is it? It's this. No, is it this? Let me see. I don't think it's this. Which one was it? Oh, darn. It is... It's not that. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. We have to figure out this code. Okay. I should have kind of like researched maybe a little, try to figure out what I could find. But I didn't. So what we need to do is try to understand what this means. How easy is this gonna be? Probably not very. If anyone has joined the stream, because I see I've got a few viewers, please help me out. Please help me out. I have no idea how to decipher this. I'm gonna need some help. So chat chat in the stream. Let me know if you've played this before and you know how to solve this. If not, if you're like, oh, I just by looking at this, I understand what they're asking. Help me out. All right, so let's see. Let's just go back and read it over again. Okay. Okay, I don't think we have to go. Okay, so I see here there's little DW. I think that might just be maybe the guy's name, because his name is like, I think it's something DW. Okay, so I'm assuming that our intelligent creature is going to be the wolf. I'm not sure. Let's see, I fixed the vault passageway so you can see if your animal is dumb or smart getting lost in the vaults. We don't know where the vaults are, so that's going to be a whole different thing. And if you're knuckleheaded and lost my magnetic key, don't run around yelling like some crazed Wolverine. I've done it many times and came up with an ingenious way of getting back into my needle. As for the rooms, well, you'll just have to bust down the doors and remake the key. Okay. The first thing you needs to do is crack my cipher below, or just follow the moose, wolf, raccoon, and Mary. Okay. So, just following the moose, wolf, raccoon, and Mary. I don't know if maybe there's a moose, wolf, raccoon, and Mary posted up somewhere and we gotta follow them like a little path. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. Okay. I'm gonna try to go through here. I mean, I see that we've got like a few like uppercase letters. Don't know if that's gonna help us any. Got a number in there, so that's gotta mean something. What do you say? Moose, raccoon, wolf, and Mary, right? Moose. Oh no, moose, wolf, raccoon, and Mary. So the moose is here, so any combination will work. So this looks like it's the top of the little thing, right? So I don't know if maybe we get it in this order, but I don't remember seeing ducks on the thing, but maybe there were. Maybe there were. And then this is the other order. Can't find Mary. We'll try pulling on that rope above the vaults. It'll open up a surprise at the end of the hallway on the second floor. You'll just have to keep it taut. Mary always helped me with that when she got with the maze. Now you just need 3 more keys to open the keyholes. Okay. Now I do know that there is a pig. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Let me turn around. This guy has got something funky about him, and he's a moose. He's a moose. But I don't remember seeing a raccoon around here. That's not a raccoon. That's an owl and a beaver. And I think at some point we're supposed to play that with that guy. And I've tried to do that, and that's just... we got nowhere. If you are watching now and this is not maybe what you wanted to see today, that's fine. I will be streaming Nancy Drew until about 5:30, so about another 45 minutes or so. And then we will be moving on. I'm going to take a little break to eat some dinner, and then I'm going to come back at 6:30. I'm going to play House Flipper for probably about an hour. So if you guys have been liking House Flipper and that's what you're wanting to see, I'm going to give it to you today. And then we'll probably be playing, say that 5 times fast. We'll probably be playing that from 7:30 to 8:30 with the whole gang. So like we're gonna have a whole bunch of people hopping on around 7:30 to play the we're not probably gonna play a game like a match. We're probably gonna play like the big gun games and stuff like that we have been enjoying playing. So that is the schedule for today. Oops, you probably heard me just knock that. So that's probably gonna be what we're gonna do today. But if you are not following the stream, please do. We are so close to 25 followers. That is what have been one of my ultimate goals, to get 25 followers. We are 4 away from our follow goal, and I am so excited. So help me get there. Help me get there. We're almost there. Okay. So this looks like a warthog to me. It doesn't look like a pig. But I mean, I guess. So in his little journal, he says if you can't find Mary, where's she at? Can't find Mary, well, try pulling on that rope above the vaults. It'll open a surprise at the end of the hallway on the 2nd floor. So I'm guessing there's a rope at the vaults we have to pull, and then we come back and Mary's gonna have opened something for us over here. So let's just see, what time is it? 3:30? Okay, I don't think we have to cook dinner or anything yet, so I think we're good to kind of explore for now. So I think it's just going to be about deciphering that code, which is just, I know, probably going to be really difficult. Oh, I accidentally clicked out of it. I hate that it does that. I don't understand why it does that, but it does. Let's just go back into it when it decides to pop back up. Okay. That's what I'm trying to click. I am telling you, I don't know. Oh my gosh. This thing's about to drive me nuts. Okay. First thing you need to do is crack my cipher below. Let me see if maybe, because we have this. We have this. Not, it doesn't really mean anything to us. Because this looks like 6512. Is that the code to get into that building? Sorry, I just heard something from behind me. That was kind of creepy. Is that the code to get into that shed that we found last time? 6512? It might be. Hold up a minute. How many do we have? 5 hand warmers? Okay, let's go grab some more hand warmers. And, oh yeah, because we have a very low caution right now. So let's go grab some more hand washers from, I think her name's Freddy. And let's go out and see if we can put that code in. She makes the craziest noises. Ooh, ooh. She gon' get it. She gon' lose.
You win! Incoming!
Whoop whoop. Okay, how many? I think we only get one at a time. Yeah, okay. Let's do one more.
Halt! By order of the Snow Princess, you shall not pass!
Let's see. Straight in the face every time. I have impeccable aim.
You win! Here you go!
Alright, we've got 7 of these bad boys. I really feel like we could make it on just what we have. Is that the way that we need to go? Oh, I forgot every time we walk by her.
Pay for your insolence.
Insolence, that's a big word for a 9-year-old. I think she's 9. I think. Oh, I got her. Okay.
You win! Bombs away!
Well, we've got 8 of them. Okay, so no, we don't want to go to Icicle Lake. That's the wrong way. Out to the skating pond. I think we need to... I think it's out... Hello? Hello? Maybe it's around the other corner. To the needle. Right? No. Nope. Just kidding. It's out this way, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm second guessing myself. Guess we'll find out. Oh, yep, it's this way. Okay. Alright, so we need to put on our snowshoes. And then let's go. Let's do it. You hear the sound of a shotgun. Or maybe not. Or are we gonna hear it? Oh no, we're not gonna hear it. Okay. Let's put this one on. So we can at least make it to the cabin. Okay, so 6512. So let's try that. Let's put another one on while we're waiting. Alright, so oh, I should have gone the other way. 6 5 1. Oh, I think okay, that's gotta go. We're in, boys and girls. We're in. Heck yeah, I don't think I ever got this far when playing this game before. Ooh, more hand warmers. Yes, please. Oh, what was that? There we go. A little book.
The Rest of My Life by Julius McQuaid.
Okay. All right, so here we go. 419. That's my brother's birthday. I picked this diary up in Winnipeg on a whim. Maybe I'll write on it. Maybe I won't. Now that I'm through at Brill Labs and through with work in general, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. Maybe I'll miss people so much that I'll feel like I have to write to someone, even if it's just myself, or maybe not. Probably not. I'm tired of people. Tired of writing. Oh, tired of writing things down. Tired of feeling as caged as the animals I spent 40 years working with. Okay. In 3 hours, the train will reach Edmonton. Maybe I'll get off. Maybe I won't. Hello, freedom. Okay, so that was in April. Then we move on to October. I woke up in my tent to the sound of distant gunshots this morning, and later I found a wolf pup all by herself, stuck in a bunch of brambles. I figured the hunters had gotten her mother, since she was nowhere around, and since there was no way the pup was even going to extricate herself, I started chopping through the brambles to free her. It took me a while. Okay, I can't tell where periods are in this thing. It took me a while though, and I was talking to her all the time, trying to keep her from struggling and hurting herself. So what I was really doing without meaning to was imprinting my voice and scent on her brain, because at first she went racing off, but then later I noticed that she was following me. Even now she's sitting about 20 yards away, despite my campfire, just watching me. I haven't fed her. I avoided touching her while I was cutting her free from the brambles, yet she's there. So since this could be the beginning of an interesting relationship, I thought maybe I should take some notes. Okay, I'm telling you, I cannot tell where these periods are. I should take some notes. Period. Old habits are indeed hard to break. Okay, so this is 6 days later. The pup, whose coat is pure white, still shadows me wherever I go. Every day she narrows the distance between us. So of course this is the white wolf, which has been reduced to about 20 feet. If I get any closer, she runs, but she always comes back. This is like 2 weeks later. The pup, which I've been calling, I say Isis. That does say Isis. Pretty sure that says Isis. Now keeps no less than 7 feet between us at all times, a distance which I am happy as well. I've watched her hunt for food, have seen what she can do with her teeth and jaws, and have no desire to even encounter either on a personal basis. I have resisted the urge to feed her or to make her in any way dependent upon me, but I do talk to her. I can't help myself. I've discovered that talking is a very basic human need. Why Isis listens, I don't know, but she does. Of that I am certain. Alright, a month later. Snow has begun to fall, so I've moved into an abandoned storage. Okay, into an abandoned storage, but that I found. Oh, okay, it's a hut. This is so difficult to read. I feel so stupid. Oh my goodness, an abandoned storage hut that I found. It's a little too close to what used to be an old hunting lodge for my tastes. But beggars can't be choosers. As winter sets in and I venture outside less and less, I expect that Isis will soon abandon her vigil and make a full return to the wild. I will miss her strange companionship, but that is how it should be. A few days later, when I woke up this morning, I was shocked to discover that Isis had found a way into the shack and was lying not 3 feet away from not 3 feet away from me. She woke up the instant I did. We stared at each other. Then she put her head down and went back to sleep. Apparently she trusts me. Or maybe wants me to trust her. In any case, this is truly uncharted territory for me. Urge. Okay, but the urge, like an M and an N. But the urge to explore it is irresistible. Alright, this is like 2 months later. Like it or not, Isis has become my pet. Or I have become hers. I'm not at all sure which, while she is never underfoot, preferring to remain at least 3 feet away from me most of the time, she does permit and occasionally seeks out a friendly pat or two on the head and shoulders. Although, unlike most dogs, she doesn't seem to consider my touch to be of any kind of reward. In fact, I sometimes feel that by letting me pet her, she's rewarding me. Okay. That was what, in January? No, February. Okay, so a month later. With the coming of spring, I fully expect Isis to take off one day and never return, but so far that hasn't happened. She disappears for hours at a time, no doubt to hunt, but for some reason she always returns. A month later, last night a wolf started howling in the distance. Isis sat bolt upright and listened so hard she was shaking. But when the howling ended after a moment, she lay back down and went back to sleep. And I suddenly realized that she's not going to leave. Even if it was either the wilderness or me, and incredibly, she chose me. Okay, even it was either. That's a very odd sentence. Okay, like 3 months later, Isis is by far the smartest animal I've ever seen. By watching her...
So once I get her attention by saying her name, I can give her commands.
Oh. Watching her carefully and reinforcing specific actions with specific words, I can get her to perform those actions on command. For instance, whenever I saw her lie down, I'd say down, and when I say down, she lies down. There is a list of the commands I've taught her. Okay, so down, forward, jump. Okay, that's gonna be important for us to help her travel through the maze. I understand. Okay, 9:16. I can give Isis not just one command, but many commands chained in a row, and she'll carry them out one by one in order. I start such a chain of commands by saying Isis, and I end the chain by saying go. For instance, if I want her to move forward, then lie down, then okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, she's truly amazing. I got it. A month later, I set up a maze and had Isis navigate it by giving her a chain of commands, and she did it. She did it several times, in fact, with the maze set up differently each time. Moreover, when she's following commands I've given her, she tends to retrieve any strange object that she may come across in the process. Like today, she came out of the maze holding an old sock, which she promptly dropped at my feet. It was like she was glad I was keeping her busy. It looked like a period there, but it was a dot. And she was saying thanks.
Ability to sort objects by scent. If she has an object in her mouth, she'll sniff, then drop the object near another object that has the same scent.
Oh boy, that's gonna be complicated. Okay, So that's basically all of that. 6:14, note to self, never, ever, ever feed Isis, especially by hand. Today, a gnat got into my pantry in the shack, and I managed to grab it by the tail and just gnat, okay. In the process of flinging it outside when Isis appeared. Rat, okay, rat. Gnat is spelled with a G, by the way. A rat out, and it appeared out of nowhere, leaped up and snapped the rat right out of my grasp, missing my fingers by millimeters. I simply cannot allow myself to even forget this one fact. Isis is by nature a wild animal. Months later, a freak snowstorm caught me by surprise. Yesterday afternoon, it was sunny and warm. 1 minute, next minute it was clouding up and the temperature was plummeting. And then in the next minute it was snowing and I found I couldn't see a thing. All I had was a light jacket, and after wandering around, blindly getting more and more wet and lost and exhausted, I finally sat down figuring I was done for. And then all of a sudden Isis appeared dragging something with her mouth. It was my heavy coat. That's what she did for us at the lake. Oh. So I put it on and sat there till the storm let up, then followed Isis back to the shack. She saved my life, I'm sure of it. So sweet. Okay, the day before Christmas. I had a fever and a bad cough for about 2 weeks. Ooh, that writing's getting kind of crazy. For about 2 weeks now, and this morning I felt so awful that I almost couldn't get out of bed. I'm going to hike out to the road while I still have the strength and hitch a ride to Pinevale Hospital. Hopefully they'll give me some antibiotics
Pinevale Hospital.
and send me on my way.
Maybe I can use Isis and her incredible sense of smell to figure out who owns the notebook I found outside. All I have to do is get something from each of the people at the lodge, something that each of them has touched, then let Isis figure out which of their scents matches the scent on the notebook.
Okay. And send me on my way before Isis starts to wonder where I've gone. The possibility that she would think I've abandoned her just breaks my heart. She has come to mean the world to me. Ow. I was having a really sentimental moment. Is this game about to make me cry? Because obviously he died. I mean, they obviously died. That's so sad. It's a wolf! It's a wolf!
Isis, stay.
Huh?
Paw.
Go.
Isis, paw, go.
Oh.
Around. Isis, paw, around, go.
Ah! That's cute.
Bark. Isis, bark, go.
Wow. You're a smart
Down,
puppy.
bark. I'm going to stop here.
Okay,
Isis,
let's see.
Down. Forward,
See how smart she
jump,
is.
Bark. Paw. Left. Go.
Down. Oh. Forward. Jump. Left.
Right. Isis. Right. Go.
Huh. That's cool, I guess. Who was that? 334. Oh, I guess we gotta call that
Wonder
number.
what this is. Looks like there's a phone number on it.
What's
That looks like a Geiger counter. What
Ooh.
a weird thing to be chewing on. This measures radioactivity. I
Mhm.
wonder if Isis found it outside somewhere or in here.
Mm-hmm. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, the bone.
This indentation looks just like the one on that plaque in the lodge where that missing Rex bone used to be.
I don't have the Rex bone either way. So she must be getting into that little hole. Oh, she thought somebody would come back. So sad. Okay, I guess that's all for here. I mean, I don't think there's anything
It's too dark
else.
and too cold to head back to the lodge now. I'll just hunker down here for the night.
Okay. With the wolf? Oh, shoot. It's another explosion. Okay, let's put on another one of these in case it's cold. I mean, it's obviously cold. It's snowing, but it's too cold for us to handle. Because that seems to be a running theme. Okay, well, that went away quite quickly. Let's put on another one. Set!
Yeah. I'm dying.
I do. I've had 2 or 3 on and off. Yep.
I always knew you'd be more successful at streaming than me.
That's not true, Danny.
You were my only viewer last night.
I feel warmer
Maybe it's
already.
the stuff you're playing, baby.
Flight Simulator's awesome, and I told people they could tell me where to go. I guess everybody's just got the money to fly where they want these days. All them damn OnlyFans accounts.
So funny. Alright, we gotta cook breakfast. So let's see. 3 French toast, 3 Canadian bacon. So we're just gonna pretend we didn't spend all night out in the woods. Sounds good to me. We're gonna go straight in from outside, straight into the kitchen and start cooking, and I bet no one's gonna ask us where we were.
Order up.
2 and 2. 2 and 2. Yeah! I'm in my room. In my mom's car.
Can you get me back? Can you get me back to where Mason can see me?
Oh my gosh.
I pushed
Mama,
everything he
look.
said to push.
Look, this camera button right
Yeah,
here.
I did that.
No, you didn't.
Well, I did it a while ago and it wasn't doing anything. That's what I was pushing. I pushed everything up there.
Oh my
I said-
goodness.
Anyway, he went on a helicopter ride today.
I saw.
He said,
Hi.
push this, push that. Well, I
Watch my stream.
I pushed all this stuff, and then he said, "Well, click the off button." I don't even know where that is. You know, I got back to him, but I could see him, but he
You
couldn't
can
see
take
me.
all of them but the burnt one.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Order up.
1, 2. I don't want 1, 2. Or 1 as well, I should say. Two Canadian bacon, and then I need 2 omelets. So, 2. Put this Canadian bacon in here and make our omelets. There we go. Alright, on the omelet, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. So, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Simple enough. 2, 1, 1. 2, 1, 1. There we go. And come on. There we go. Done
Order up.
and done. Beautiful. Kind of funky something behind that bear's ear, but it's just the way I was looking, I guess. Alright, let's... Oh, hang on. We gotta go back down and grab our... Thingamabob. Let's grab our laundry. And then let's go grab one thing from every person. Alright, so... I think Chinook. Alright, so it's vacant. So I'm only looking at Kala Kala, Ina, and Pish Pish. So Kala Kala. Oops. Kala Kala. I feel like I'm gonna have to... Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to figure out a way to...
I think I'll keep one of these washcloths.
Oh, okay, there we go. Makes sense. Oh wait, I've got to make the bed. And, oh, grab their washcloths. Oh, I just did that one actually. Let's go back this way and do the last one. It is Pish Pish. This one is empty. But every time he tells me that I haven't cleaned everybody's rooms. Because, like, mine's clean. And this one is locked. So I can't even get in there. I mean, so what the heck? Alright. Okay. And then, alright, so we've done that. So let's look at our checklist so we can kind of see. We have not deciphered that code. Try to find or figure out what Traperdia meant when he wrote in his journal about using the rope above the vaults to open up a surprise in the stairway to the guest rooms. Still nothing. Get an item from each of my suspects, something like they've handled.
Still need to do that.
Oh. Go to the hut. Give Isis the dinosaur bone notebook I found. And then see if she drops it on what I can collect from that. Okay. Is a suspect, blah, 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 blah. Okay, call the phone number that was on the weird spiky thing I found in the hut. Okay, so I'll do that first. Find the bone that's missing. So I'm still looking for that darn bone. Let's see, is there anything else that I have missed throughout here? Because I think I'm still... Figure out.
Been there,
So
done that.
I did that finally.
Check.
Did that. Keep an eye out for the two pictures.
Check.
So I did get those. Be on the lookout for the
Oops,
bone.
haven't done that.
Still don't have the bone apparently. Which, I mean, I knew, but didn't know if it would account for me seeing that other plaque. But I guess not. Alright, what's 334-555-7625? Nope. I think that was it. Okay, it was it. I think.
You've reached the office of Dr. Nikki Sabatini, professor of geology at the University of Alberta, Camrose. The sound of the beep? No, disregard all that. I'm here. Who's this?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at the Icicle Creek Lodge, and I recently came across some kind of device that had your phone number on it.
Describe the device.
Well, it has a spike on one end of it, and...
Well, I'll be darned. Where did you say you found it?
Well, actually, someone's dog was using it as a chew toy. She must have found it outside somewhere. You know what it is?
It's a geophone. Someone stole a whole crate of them from me when I was out on Skookum Ridge not too long ago.
Okay, what's a geophone?
If you stick it in the ground, a geophone will detect seismic waves and turn them into electrical signals, which are then transmitted to a computer so they can be recorded and eventually interpreted. It lets geologists like me make maps of mineral deposits and such without doing any digging. See, I was preparing to do a subsurface survey of the area using reflection seismology. I set up camp, stored all my equipment in a trailer, went into town for supplies, and when I came back, the trailer had been broken into, and all my geophones were gone. I was going to be the first person to do a full geological survey of the Icicle Creek drainage and the ridges surrounding it. Got grant money and everything. The person who ripped off my sure screwed that up for me. If I ever get my hands on him, oh!
When you say seismic waves, are you talking about earthquakes?
In a way. You see, the seismic waves that geophones detect are man-made.
Mm-hmm.
You detonate something on the surface of the ground, and the concussion creates seismic waves which bounce off different geological features differently, depending on the impedance of the feature. The reflected waves are what the geophones detect and transmit.
So, to put the geophones to use, you need to blow things up?
Correct.
That's interesting. So, if someone were looking for valuable mineral deposits, they might use geophones to do it?
If someone had the technical expertise, yes. Although reflection seismology is more typically employed to locate deposits of hydrocarbons, like oil and gas.
What types of mineral deposits are likely to be found around the
Excuse
Icicle
me.
Creek drainage?
All kinds of deposits. Silver, lead, uranium, molybdenum. I love saying that word, molybdenum. I think that's why I became a geologist. Just so I'd have a reason to say molybdenum. Anyway, if you come across any more of my geophones, or anything that would indicate who stole them, please, please, please let me know.
I will.
Good.
Okay.
What do you know about dinosaur bones?
Precious little, I'm afraid. I know it's possible to find good specimens in Alberta, particularly in your area. But beyond that, paleontology's not really my thing. And all my paleo pals are currently off digging in the dirt on the other side of the world.
Oh.
So I'm afraid I can't refer you to anyone either.
Are dinosaur bones good for anything?
Other than studying? If you're a scientist, no. But because they're obviously rare, a lot of people collect them. In fact, I understand there's a pretty big black market for them.
Black market? You mean people pay money for dinosaur bones?
People pay big money for them.
I came across a Geiger counter. What can you tell me about them?
The closer you get to a source of radiation, the more they click. They've been around for about 100 years. They're portable.
Do you know what range of radiation is unsafe?
Assuming the Geiger counter is measuring radiation in the environment and not in, say, a nuclear power plant, I wouldn't worry about it. When it comes to exposure to radiation, even the experts can't agree on what's safe and unsafe. And the fact is, you're exposed to radiation every single day. You can't avoid it. You absorb cosmic rays from space, ingest carbon-14 in food, inhale radon from the ground. You even get a dose of radiation whenever you watch TV, albeit a teeny tiny one. Plus, it's a cumulative thing. Is it okay to get your arm x-rayed? Sure. Is it okay to get your arm x-rayed every day for a year? Probably not a good idea. But will it positively increase your risk of cancer? Depends on how much other radiation you're routinely exposed to, and your health habits, and your genetic makeup.
In other words, if I'm getting a high reading on my Geiger counter, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm in imminent danger?
Exactly. Unless the object that's giving you the high reading is labeled plutonium, of course. You'd definitely be up a creek then.
I've taken you away from your job long enough.
One more thing. All of my geophones were hardwired to transmit at 990 kilohertz. So if you find any kind of receiver tuned to that frequency, check it out, because it could very well belong to the thief. Bye!
Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so basically what we got from that phone call is that someone had stole the geophone and somehow it ended up in the shed or the hut. We don't know if that was the person who was looking after ISIS or not. We don't know. We also know that it detects when things are being blown up. So I'm assuming that those explosions are being purposely detonated to find either minerals around the lake and the surrounding area of Icicle Creek Lodge, or maybe they're being blown up to find the vaults. I don't know. I don't know. I have to find that out. But we also learned about the Geiger counter, which is for radiation, and I will not get on my soapbox about taking x-rays, being a dental assistant, and patients who don't want to take x-rays. I will not get on that soapbox. So I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear it. But, so I guess we kind of need to use that to look for what's being detonated, or see if we can find someone who's maybe storing the stuff that's being detonated. I don't know. So I don't know. We've got about a few more minutes left. Let me take this Geiger counter upstairs and let's just see if it works on the locked cabinets. I just want to see if this works. Because now I'm curious. Nope, nothing there. This just, I mean, this obviously might be something we do in the field, but I'm just curious to see if this is a thing. Oops. Nope, okay. Alright, it's not a thing. It's like, hey, maybe somebody's storing some plutonium in their wardrobe. But they're not. That would have been too simple. Alright, so I then am just going to leave that be. We're going to call it there. I'm going to take my hour break from some like 5:30, 6:30. If I end up getting done earlier, then I'll hop back on sooner. I'm going to take my break, go eat my dinner, and then I will be back on either 6:30 or later. So if you're watching now and you want to continue watching when I come back, look for that notification because it may end up being before 6:30. I'll let you know. But yeah, this has been pretty successful. Nancy Drew, I mean, we definitely got quite a bit further in just the hour, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm gonna go just see, I'm not gonna go cheat and get the code, but I'm just trying to see if someone can explain to me where to even start. If I could just get like where I need to start, like what book I'm looking in for a code or a cipher, or if I need to find something in a different room somewhere, then we know where to start, and I'm not going to like sit there and just rack my brain on how to cipher that thing, because just looking at it, it's like nothing's popping up. Nothing's happening inside here. So I'm just gonna go try to figure out what I can do. But thank you so much for everybody who did watch this little bit of the stream. Like I said, I will be back in about an hour. So make sure that you have your notifications on so that you can come back to the stream when I am back on. And I will see you guys in a little bit.